Hello everyone, my name is Dallas May, and welcome to another video of Dying Light. Recently I have been playing the prison heist, and it's really fun. You can do all sorts of fun things in the game. I myself love to run around and kill zombies and GRE soldiers. But recently, after playing the prison heist DLC so much, I've done a little exploring, and I have found quite a few things that you may need to see that may prove that the GRE soldiers are doing experiments at the prison. Now, it is revealed in the campaign that the GRE is indeed weaponizing the virus, or planning to, and sell it on the black market. And we find this out in the story. If you haven't played Dying Light, I recommend you do. It's really fun. Anyway, I'm going to show you the evidence that I have found to help support this theory and analyze this prison where the GRE soldiers are, and try to figure out if it's actually true that they are there running experiments on the zombies. So let's get into this. Now, when you first play the game and come out to the docks area, there is a bunch of chemical barrels and military crates in this entire area. These are some of the chemical barrels I'm talking about. Now you're probably wondering what these chemical barrels are used for. Well, if you can't read some of this, I could try to read some of it for you. Let's see here. It says, do not inhale acid, highly danger. Other info. Do not drink, eat, bathe. This part here is a bit blurred out, but it's for corpse disposal. I can't read all this right here. Most of this right through here is fully blurred out. Not fully blurred out. You can probably read some of it. But right here it says act with care. Men at work, use gloves, do not use on anything, I guess explosive. It's basically acid for dissolving corpses. Now, why would a prison have all this stuff? And you will meet a majority of GRE soldiers, like this cell block here, for example. You will find a lot of them, and you will kill a lot of them. But that's not the part that surprised me. In the same cell block, you can find a bunch of zombies trapped in a barricaded cell area. Now, question is, why are these zombies in the cell? I mean, surely to God they didn't put themselves in there. The whole cell is blocked off, and there's no way of them getting out of there. Now, why would the GRE soldiers keep live zombies in a cell where they can't get out? Well, they're probably running experiments on them, as I said before. They're probably trying to make them faster, stronger, deadlier, meaner, maybe smarter. I mean, who knows what the GRE were planning, right? Well, let's get back into this here. And I'll show you exactly that cell that I'm talking about. It's right over here. It's this cell right here. You still see him in there. I haven't killed him yet. Right here is the cell that they are in. Now, personally, I just frag them, but I don't really want to do that. Now we're going to press on. And I'll see you all when we get to the volatile room, which is a very interesting room on its own. Okay, we reached the volatile room. probably wondering what is so special about this room. Well, you just seen, ladies and gentlemen, all of those zombies, the virals, and the volatiles, and the toads all trapped in this huge cell block. Now, why would they all be in here? I mean, were they just regular survivors that came here to seek protection or shelter, and they just died here and mutated over time? Or is it possible that the GRE experimented on walkers and sent them here to observe how they mutate and transform? I mean, that could be a good possibility. Because there were two toads, a dozen volatiles, and virals. So, is it a possibility that these volatiles and virals were just regular zombies, or were they people that the GRE experimented on? Well, that also brings us to another room. This room right up here. All these infected just crammed into one hallway. Now, why would they all be crammed into one highway by themselves and blocked off to where they couldn't get out? Could that be of work at the GRE? Did they cram them here as a storage area for more test subjects? That's a possibility. Right up there is the courtyard. Okay, everyone, so let's analyze what we've seen. We've seen that the GRE have all these chemical barrels out here on the docks, and a bunch of military crates, and a bunch of GRE soldiers in the prison and outside it. So they're there for a reason. And the infected being locked in a cell to where they can't get out, locked in a hallway where they can't get out. I mean, it looks awful fishy to me. Why would they have all those infected locked in cell blocks, cells, and hallways to where they can't get out if they're all packing weapons and stuff? If they're able to dispatch and kill all those infected, why keep them alive? Unless they're keeping them alive for a reason. They could be keeping them alive to do experiments on, do Resident Evil Umbrella type shit, which, in my opinion, is exactly what they're there doing. Because it does reveal in the campaign that the GRE is planning to weaponize the virus and sell it on the market. So, in my theory, that's what they're there doing. They're running experiments on the walkers and virals and trying to make them stronger, deadlier, and faster. Comment down below and add a like and tell me what your theory is on why those GRE soldiers are there. Because I'd like to know what your theory is. This is Dallas May, signing off.